Oh, hi, I'm Rusty Dame. I'm a PhD candidate in the Department of Applied Economics at Oregon State University, and my specialization is in environmental and resource economics. The overarching theme of my dissertation is the recreational demand for Alaskan fisheries and trying to improve the spatial and temporal decisions made by recreational anglers, and then taking those improved spatial and temporal predictions and applying them in a simulation that will determine how changes in the harvest rule will impact Pacific halibut biomass. An aspect that's often overlooked in the PhD program and most graduate programs throughout the country, and that's the relationships you're able to build with people of different backgrounds and different cultures. Many others throughout the department, not only in my cohort, that were from different backgrounds, different countries, different ways of life, and just being able to interact with those individuals on an almost daily basis really led me to understand and try to appreciate the different cultures that you're able to learn by going to a graduate program and interacting with all of these other students. Because our department might be relatively small to some other programs, you really get a lot of face time with the individual faculty. So that's one thing I really enjoyed here, is being able to walk in any of the faculty members' office, just have a quick question or a quick chat, or email them to try to, pick their brain on something that they might have a better expertise in. The two things I really learned about myself, and I think a lot of my cohort really learned, was stamina and time management. The first year, it's a lot of coursework. So there's a lot of assignments, there's a lot of deadlines, there's a lot of exam deadlines, and you have to just keep pushing through. When I was an undergrad, I would work hard for a week and then reward myself by taking the next week off. In grad school, it's a lot harder to do that. So you have to really learn how to budget your time, but then also just keep moving forward. Even if you're only doing a little bit per day, read a chapter, study a lecture, something like that is really helpful, and something that I think I learned how to do while in the grad program. And then the two things I think post-proposal that were really important are self-motivation and being able to deal with rejection. So immediately after your proposal, the time frame is really up to you and your advisor. There's no clear deadline that you'll have from a class. There's no clear deadline that you're gonna have for a specific research project. And then the second part is dealing with rejection. So I'm coming off my 5th year, I'm wrapping up. So that's a lot of job market applications were sent out, a lot of interviews that were sent out. At the end of the day, not every interview will convert to a job offer. Not every submission into a journal will end with an acceptance, right? So after graduation, I was lucky enough to land a job at the Alaska Fisheries Science Center as a research industry economist, where I'll have the opportunity to continue working on my dissertation chapters and really polishing those off so I can submit them to journals, while also continuing my work within the recreational sector, and then possibly delving back into aquaculture, which I've done in my master's degree within the Alaska context. So if you're interested in the environmental and resource economics field, meeting people of different cultures, or even just applying the economic theory that you might have learned as an undergrad to many different environmental and resource topics, anywhere from marine resources to forestry to many other different applied fields, then I think Oregon State is a great place to come, and the Department of Applied Economics has a great faculty that's very welcoming, and I think you'll really enjoy your time here.